museum was founded as the result of something that happened around the 4th of July in 1939. That's when the cities of Biddeford and Saco eliminated their trolley cars and converted them to buses after that holiday. People had been in the habit of riding the open trolley cars out to Old Orchard Beach and all, but as of the 5th of July in 1939, they had to ride buses. And there's a long backstory, but that's what led to the founding of this museum. And one of the things about our trolley parades here at Seashore is there is one car that always leads off every parade. And that is the trolley that started this museum in 1939, little number 31 from the Biddeford and Saco Railroad. The very line that in 1939 changed from trolleys to buses after that 4th of July. We're bringing her up now. This car, unfortunately, has some electrical difficulties and doesn't have the oomph to pull into the loop. A lot of the other cars will be coming in here, so you'll have to look at it from a distance. Rich and Tim, if you can hear me, could you pull forward about another 10 or 12 feet? Great. This little trolley was built in 1900 by the J.G. Grow Company in Philadelphia. And these type of open trolleys were very common at that time. These made their own air conditioning as they went along. They created breezes. They were wonderful. But they were a pain for trolley companies in the Northeast because you can't ride that thing in the wintertime. So the trolley companies would have to keep another whole fleet of closed cars to be used at other times of the year. It would be like you having to have 2 or 4 automobiles to get through a whole year. So a lot of trolley companies eliminated these open cars. They were too expensive to run. But the Biddeford and Saco kept some of them. And little number 31 here was used right up until the end of the trolley service in 1939. At the time of our bicentennial back in the 1970s, this car was completely restored and looks as it did the day that it first arrived in Biddeford and Saco and for the many years that it carried passengers.